As the INFR kicks off this evening, we celebrate the legacies of the cowboys and cowgirls that compete week in and week out in pursuit of the gold buckle that says World Champion. What is often overlooked is the other part of the equation, the championship caliber animal athletes. While we often sing the praises of the men and women who compete, the true heroes are the ones that are charged with the care and welfare of the animal athletes that perform in the arena alongside the cowboys and cowgirls. In 2009, Blackfeet Cowboy Chancey Kitson presented to the INFR commissioners a proposal to start the first Indian National Finals Stock Contractors Association. Prior to this, the Indian National Finals Rodeo had never been produced solely by Indian stock contractors. The proposal was accepted, and the 36th annual INFR in Las Vegas had 40 native contractors bringing their prize animals to showcase, producing one of the best Indian National Finals rodeo ever.
Las Vegas, Indian Country. This is the 2024 INFR. Let's meet the real heroes of the INFR. Ladies and gentlemen, the men and the women that bring us and care for the champion animal athletes.
The Contractors Association is going strong each year with an average of 60 stock contractors throughout the United States and Canada, providing livestock each year to rodeos throughout the land. Most contractors continue companies from stock contracting companies that go back generations and families. Tonight, it's the cowboys and cowgirls that want to extend a huge thank you to the stock contractors. Let's meet the superstars of the Indian National Finals Rodeo.
One more time for the stock contractors of the INFR.
In lieu of an invocation, every morning throughout the week, we brought in our elders to traditionally bless the ground, the sacred ground that our Indian athletes, animals, and contestants will be competing on throughout the week. To sing our song in the words of our grandfathers, the ones who have gone before us and passed on their ways on down through generations, is going to be none other than Philip Whiteman.
Oh hey, yeah, hey, 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 oh hey, oh hey. Ho ha ha do me ane wo de ta ho we hey 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 ho ne wo do se so hey 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 mo do a hey 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 da ne ve so hey ni ho da me sta no oh hey oh hey hey ya hey oh hey oh hey ya 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 hey oh hey oh hey ho ha he ho hesto me ane wo ke ta ho we hey 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 ho ne wo do se so hey 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 mo do a hey 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 da ne besto hey ne ho da me sta no oh hey oh hey.
Thank you very much. Philip Whiteman Sr. from Lame Deer, Montana, as well as presenting our color guard, the Jicarilla Apache Nation veterans, and their commander, Lyle Atoli of the Jicarilla Apache Nation, the Tumhin. And as we go now down to the ground, 247 years young, I'm the Washa and a Paiute tribe, as an enrolled member of the Reno Sparks Indian community right here in the beautiful state of Nevada. We're going to go down to the sounds of the beautiful Chelsea O'Day.
Oh, sing, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Indian country, it's good to be back. Is everybody feeling good on a Thursday night? Okay, we're gonna have to try this again. I'm gonna count you in from 5, and I want you guys to come absolutely unglued if you're ready for some rodeo action. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the jungle. We are at the 48th Annual Indian National Finals Rodeo. My name is Ryan Davis. I'm from the Laurel Brule Sioux Tribe as well as the Piikani Nation. I'm joined here with my partner, Mr. Daryl Wright. Daryl, how we feeling?
Oh, we're feeling great. It is a great Thursday night in the bright city lights of Las Vegas. And it looks like, Ryan, we are getting set to go right to the bucket chutes and go right now. As we go on down to the ground, we are joined by our men, and they are horseback. And our cowboys that are horseback, they're cowboy lifesavers. They are our pickup men. How about a big round of applause and welcome for John Hall, Pete White, and Sutton Sandquist.
We're getting fixed up in the bucket chute. Cole Puckett of Kyle, South Dakota, has drawn the rock out of Incredible Rodeo. Now Cole Puckett is looking to start the run of high scores and good luck in Las Vegas. It's the first bareback ride of the night. We're lucky enough to start out every rodeo in the bucket chutes. This is where the energy needs to be up. Let's make the energy in here tangible. South Point, come on. Oh, no. Cole. Cole. We're going to be no score on out number 1, The Rock. For those of you watching along with us at home, Incredible, bringing you number 119, The Rock. You're going to get the W for tonight. No score.
Not going to be there for the whistle on our first cowboy out on a Thursday, but that's all right. Each and every one of our cowboys here on the evening, they are fighting, scratching, clawing. The name of the game is bareback riding, but right here are cowboys. This is the first half of performance number 3. Each and every one of these cowboys are vying for a spot to come on out on Saturday night and feel the electricity. But right here, what stands between the cowboys and a stack of cash right here is 8 seconds and a Bronc right now as we go all the way to Triangle Rodeo. As you can see him right now, Triangle Rodeo's dry bottle. He is not playing nice in that buck and shoot, but that's all right, this cowboy. He's got a tall order to fill as we head on up north of the 49th. You see it right there, Dallas Young Pine of the Blood Indians. The Blood Tribe, 3-time qualifier to the International Finals. Oh, I think we could do a little better than that right there. Where are my Canadians on a Thursday? Come on, Dallas. Hustle. Oh, boy. These cowboys are taking a pounded here on the last couple rounds. You can see he's a little sore getting up, but we could help him out one time, South Point. No score for Dallas Young Pine.
Daryl, throughout the rounds that we've seen so far, the first 2 rounds, the 2 boys at the top both have been to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Jacob Lees is leading the aggregate race with 165 points on 2 head. Jaco Roper right behind him, 161. Shane O'Connell, 160 points on 2. You have to ride both your bareback horses if you want to make it to Friday and Saturday night. The bucking horses, the pen has been hand-selected. It's been voted on by all of our contestants. They vote what stock gets to come down to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. And speaking of which, like we said, a few years ago we started our own Indian Rodeo Stock Contracting Association. Since then, it's absolutely taken flight, and life has been brought back into the Indian rodeo world. If you're watching, I want you to take a look down by the roping boxes where my man in the black jersey, been with us all week. This guy is all gas. Please say hello to the one and only J.J. Harrison.
Dude, that was the best timing ever. You totally busted me.
I saw you climbing up the stairs. That's when I wanted to get you. When you
I
were
know.
up.
I was just going into the no clown zone. I didn't think anybody's paying attention.
I see you. I'm always watching.
Like I'm stuck, and you got camera girl freaking out on me and everything. Ride past. Listen, for those of you viewers at home, I just want you to know we can see you too. Put some pants on. It's Indian National Finals time. Let's go.
Let's get back to the buck and shoots. I want to introduce you to a youngster from the Rosebud Sioux tribe. Now he's paired up with Navajo Shallow of Not Afraid Bucking Horses. This kid in his first year at the Indian National Finals Rodeo doesn't even have his driver's license yet. Yes, you heard me correctly. Wall, South Dakota's Clancy Lang is only 15 years old. We're 0 for 2 on bareback rides tonight. Clancy, I think this is where we're going to catch fire, buddy. South Point, help him out a little bit. Oh, no. Clancy.
All right, man. I don't like to critique. You know me, I'm a very uplifting fella, but I do feel like the ride started to go badly somewhere in, excuse me, I'm working here, guys. Somewhere in this area, we do.
How could you tell, JJ?
Okay, what I've got here is a bareback rider butt imprint, very fresh.
Oh, no. You stop, JJ. Are you a tracker now?
Yeah, I'm a tracker, man. You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
He's learning all sorts of new old Indian tricks this week.
I'm learning a lot of stuff at the Indian Finals this week, man.
I said
How
it
you
'cause he
doing,
won.
Brad Narducci?
As we get set to go back to the buck and shoots, we're going to pick up a cowboy right here, Ryan Nesbitt Suey, Chidley, Arizona, Disco Lemonade. Come on, Ryan. That blonde bucket horse is a tall glass of fine wine and a little bit too much for Ryan Nez. That cowboy comes down before the whistle. No scores. You look at him right there. We are so proud of our Indian contractors.
Man, he did not make that look like much fun. I would not use that in the bareback riding brochure.
Only 18 men have covered a bareback horse this year, in year number 16 in the South Point Arena. One of the men to get one under his belt. The jitters are now out. This is where we start to take off. Jacoby Johns earlier in the week was 68 points. He comes to us from the Seminole tribe. He's drawn Holy Angel of Muddy Creek Rodeo. Jacoby. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. Holy Angel, Muddy Creek Rodeo. Just a little bit out of reach as we watch the replay back. For those of you watching at home or those of you in-house, I want you to look at the big screen. We kind of got run back off our rigging. We're a little bit out. We want to be lifting our hips underneath of our hand. We're going to be a no score for the Floridian.
What a story indeed as we head on down to Rosebud Sioux Tribe. We're going to pick up a cowboy who qualified to the Badlands Circuit Finals just this year. He's having quite the year. As he's drawn up today with Triangle Rodeo, You got this bucking horse right here, BLM. And the cowboy is Connor Heinert of South Dakota. Our hands are full. Las Vegas, you're here. Let's let them hear ya. As you go back to the replay, it is right at the 8-second whistle. Connor gets into a little trouble coming on off. Not the recommended dismount, but you know what? We're there for the whistle. Score coming your way.
Scores coming in.
Uh-huh.
I think we're tabulating them with an abacus.
Yeah.
Some people are like, what's an abacus?
I'm one of them.
You know what an abacus is? It was an early, it was the first calculator, really. It was the very first calculator, so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you got the score, I can tell.
I thought it was the beads.
The beads, yeah.
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 All right, there it is. A big-time ride with a big-time score. 80-point ride to start off round number 3.
So you get a look into the bucket chutes, you're seeing a cowboy who wears many different hats. You're going to see him throughout the rodeo tours in the bull riding. You're going to see him in the saddle bronc riding. Tonight, you have the opportunity to see the Newcomb, New Mexico man, Tom Chi, in the bareback riding. He's drawn Trixie of incredible whoop, whoop. Whoa, man, that hurts. That hurts. Down early. Back to the big screen is where I want you to go. This is where things get scary as a bareback rider. Mark out looks good. Big drop on this horse. Big old kick. Gonna get him off on the same side of his hand. Luckily, we got twisted up a little bit, but if I know Tom, I know he's gonna be walking around with a smile on his face. South Point, you know what to do here.
Come on, let's get it. Oh boy. All right, pick up men, go right in, go right to work. They'll sit him down.
Okay, man, this proves my point. These animals should not be drinking before the rodeo.
As you go back to the replay, put our judge on the run. We could get a rope on him, boys. That dismount took the wind right out of our cowboy, but he's up on his feet right now under his own power, South Point. Tough as nails right there from Curly Twig.
Whew. Here's the thing, though. I mean, we learned something about our pro rodeo officials. they probably could not double as bullfighters. I mean, I don't know if we got a replay of that move, but it was like the bull is coming and the move was this. Fetal position.
Oh, no.
Which I'm not saying the fainting goat doesn't work every now and then, but wouldn't recommend it every.
Well, that is the if a bear's coming at you, that is the recommended.
That is not true. That is an untested hypothesis, okay?
Uh-huh. Scores are in. 76 points for Curly. Curly's got it for 76 points as we head on down to Utah, Ryan.
Riverton, Utah to be exact, Daryl. Clay Ramon has been to the Indian National Finals Rodeo 9 times. I was talking with Tyson Cardinal. I had him on the INFR After Hours show. He told me about this horse, and he told me the power in all 4 legs of this bucking horse. He told me that Cannon's Pet is second to none. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty in the buck and shoot. It's going to give me a second to let everybody know who's watching in-house or on TV. Why are we wearing red today? Today, we wear red for MMIW, MMIP, Missing Murdered Indigenous Women and Missing Murdered Indigenous Peoples. No more stolen sisters. All right, we're back up in the buck and shoot, Riverton, Utah. Go ahead, Clay. Clay Ramon. How about we go to the board with another 8-second qualified ride?
Clay Ramon, we might have a little businessman's decision to make. He's there for the whistle. The judges are waving at us with that orange flag. All right, Clay Ramon, 63-point ride with the option to get on another one. Re-ride option for Clay Ramon. Head on back to shoot number 3. Let's head on over to Okeechobee, Florida, as we pick up a cowboy of the Seminole Nation. The unconquered Seminole is going to be Norman Osceola. Where are my Floridians at? Are you here tonight on a Thursday? That is what I'm talking about. We got Norman here from Florida. He's climbing aboard a Canadian bucking horse. They call him Drama Queen of Incredible Rodeo. Let's go to work, Norman. Oh, no. Heads up, Norman. That bucking horse from Canada right there, they call him Drama Queen. As you go back to the replay, trying to get things started for himself. Gets in a little trouble right there. Bucked over the rig end, coming off to the side. Look up at the leaderboard right there. A little lonely right now. With that 80-point on top is Connor Heinert. Curly Twig right behind him on his heels with that 76-point ride. There's 2 on the board right now. There's your aggregate leaderboard right now as Jacob Lees is in the driver's seat on 2 head with that 165 points. Jacob Roper right now with 161. Shane O'Connell with 160. It is tied at the top, but right now with that we're going to say put a comma right there. We're going to come back to it for our friends on Ride Pass. We'll be right back.
All right, let's get back to having a little fun. How about you welcome our sound man? Have we even talked about this cat yet?
We have not. For those of you watching at home, we are in the South Point Arena. JJ, we're going to hit the introduction after this first run. If you're not in Vegas, you have a couple more nights to make the trip on down to the South Point as we get settled in to watch Tyler John Byrne in the steer wrestling. Martin, South Dakota. Oh, Tyler.
Brother, dude, bro, come on, man. I know it's not the ordinary thing, but I feel like you need a hug. Yeah. Come on, a little love, huh? A little love. Let's go.
Yes.
A little bit of love right there. Speaking of love, we're going to go to one of the most renowned music men in the business. He's joined us here on this beautiful Thursday night. He just got into town. They just landed his plane behind the South Point. He's walked on in. But you know what? We are so glad to have him. He is a music director. He's taking care of business down at the American. How about a big South Point welcome to our new music director? How about it for Brad Narducci? Let's get back to it. As we go on down to Browning, Montana. Whew. You talk about horsepower, not only on the contractor side. On the timed event side, we're going to go to Dusty Lewis. This pair of horses right now back in the box. 2 years ago, rode out of town, earned a Cowboy a world title. They helped him out. From Lewis Performance Horses. This one right here, they call this horse Beezy. He's a good one. She's a good one. Come on. Oh, no. Unfortunately, right there, Dusty Lewis is going to come up empty. That is going to be no time for the Montana Cowboy.
We need to change the script. We need to set the mood.
So make it less like the NFL, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yes. Let's turn the page and go to Tohatchi, New Mexico. Navajo Nation, are you here? Michael Bates. Come on, Michael. Oh. Indian country, you know what to do for one of your very own.
That is always a tough break right there, Michael Bates. Such a good sport, such a good ambassador of the sport. As he goes down with a no time right there. Let's head on back. We'll head on down to Crown Point, New Mexico. 2023. This cowboy rode out of town with a #1 man, the gold buckle on his belt. How about it for the reigning world champion, Ty Don Sosi?
Yeah. Go, 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 go. Come on, let's do the click together. Y'all ready? Click, click, boom.
That was his rookie year. He is 1 of 1 right now for world titles and qualifications. We got started off on a little rocky start, but you know what? That talent is still there. He's going to dig deep. Let's go, Ty Don. There it is. Look at the form. 5:49, Ty Don Sosi. As he gets right up over the steer, he's not out of position. Textbook run, I love it.
To the Wildcats of Harlem, Montana, we head. From the Nakota tribe, this is Derek Adger. He's a proud father. His biggest accomplishment, he says, I got to talk to him earlier, his biggest accomplishment is watching his kids grow and do great things. From the Assiniboine tribe of the 406. Let's watch this. You see him getting his horse Jewel settled into that corner. He must be backed in. The attention must be forward. The steer must be looking out the arena just like this. Hook him up. Hook him up. Lay him over. Lay him over. You bet.
Oh, 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 ladies, ladies. Look what happened, ladies.
As you're watching the replay board, you're noticing when he gets him laid over, the flag's not going to drop until all 4 feet are facing the same direction. Time's going to stop at an 8.76 for Derek Azure.
Look at that. Look at that. No, don't you close it up. This is Las Vegas. Yeah. Come on.
Oh, man.
Sweet cherry pie.
You be careful right there, JJ. I don't know if you know it, but Derek Azure, he's a Muay Thai crew.
I'm telling you.
And a cowboy.
I know that was not an accident. He's been training for that moment. He's like, I am gonna somehow position this horn perfectly to rip my shirt off when I throw the steer.
Oh no!
Bring in sexy back.
We're gonna go now to the vice president of the international finals. Not to mention the 2022 steer wrestling champion of the world. He's climbing aboard right here, a horse they call Beezy. She's had one out today of Lewis Performance horses. Look at the start. Oh, no. Unfortunately, right there, that is not going to work out for the cowboy. Then look at the jump he makes right there. No. Tough one right there for the Canadian talent, Jim Stevens. No time.
They're feeling it. Don't you worry. This section right over here, they've been bobbing their heads a lot with us.
Let's keep it in the Great White North. Blood Tribe's going to send us J Many Gray Horses, a standoff Alberta. He's one of those cowboys that's looking for his first time at year number 48 of the INFR. He's been struck by a little bit of bad luck, but if I know J Many Gray Horses, I know that the focus is going to be dialed. Riding his Palomino horse, George J. Let's get you a time, sir. This week, we start the good run. Come on. He's been waiting for a run like that to hear you scream like this. How about 4.88 seconds to number 1 of the go round?
To the 406. Montana, are you here tonight? We're going to go to Nahiawal Cowboy of the Montana Band of Alberta. He makes his home, Greg Lewis, the Iron Man. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Former champion bull rider right there. How about in South Point? You got a little bit of love for him, don't you?
Plenty of Canadians in the mix. As he rides on into the box, I'm going to take a second to brag on Mr. Shane Day, Chief of Standoff Alberta. Competing alongside family member Ty Daychief. He's a proud hockey dad. He's a vice president of the Blood Tribe Agriculture Society. He's a Canadian pro rodeo competitor. But tonight, he looks for the lead in the go-round. Uh-oh. Slide on in. You're still on there. Help him out.
Like, really? I can do that? Oh.
We're going to end the dry spell for the week with an 11.78. Oh, we're going to add 10 seconds to it. Is that right, judges? Did I see 2 hands go up in the air? Are we adding to it?
No way.
No, we're not. 11.78 is going to stand. Shane Daychief.
I've already told you, man. He chooses not to recognize the barrier system, so it doesn't matter if he breaks it or not. I choose that I will not be accepting this. You can do that now, I guess.
Y'all, can you now? I like the new rules you got there, JJ. Talking about it right here. This cowboy right here, his father is just recently inducted into the Hall of Fame. He's also putting together quite the Hall of Fame career for himself, and that's Quentin Inman. Former all-around world champion. Oh, no. Not going to be there tonight. No time for the Oklahoma talent. As we keep a trucking right there, we're at a bit of a drought right now for the champs of the world. They're having a little bit of a tough time right now, Ryan.
It's getting a little superstitious in here.
Yes. Martin, South Dakota's Bodie Wallen is backing into the box. Let's put our hands together. Let's get the energy up in here a little bit. Stick with them. 6.15 is going to put him in the number 3 spot in the go-round. 6 and 15 for Bodie Wallen.
Hold up, man. This is not the biggest bulldogger in the bunch, man. Hold on, stand next to me for a second. Look at us together.
Uh-huh.
I'm 5'3". So
you're a giant. Well, let's go on down. Speaking of giants right here, he's got quite the career. 2007 INFR world champion steer wrestler. The Bates family synonymous with winning right here. Let's see if we can't put that to the test. Come on, Brandon Bates. Oh, no. That right there is not indicative of his talent right now. As we look back to the replay, that cowboy making room for himself, and fortunately, we're just not hooked up. That'll be a no time for Brandon Bates as we keep a trucking.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What? Turn it up. Get your hands. Got a little remix. Come on, throw your hands up.
Let's head on back to New Mexico. 4-time qualifier. He's here in 2 events. Unfortunately, right here, Ryan Cody Nez has not had the best of luck on the week, but that can turn around right here. Lady Luck on his side. Come on. Oh, no, we got a hard runner.
Sir, excuse me, sir, excuse me, sir, you're supposed to jump off of the horse, sir.
Oh, no.
Sir, did you, sir, just gonna let it go. Okay, let it go, cool.
Let her go.
All right, I mean, I'm not wanting to get in other people's business, but I don't leave.
Let's head on down to South Dakota. They bring us some good talents right here out of the great state of South Dakota. Cheyenne River Sioux proudly represented underneath the Cowboys hat, and that is Sawyer Strand. South Dakota Rodeo Association steer wrestling champion as of 2024. The Badlands Circuit qualifier. He's a good one. He knows the name of the game. He's good at it. Let's see if we can't put some use right here. Sawyer Strand. This horse right here, they call him Ricky Bobby. And if you know anything about Ricky Bobby, he likes to go fast. Right here, the start is so critical. You talk about that little piece of string.
Let's go, Ricky.
At the barrier. That could cost the Cowboy. That is why this start right here.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Oh, boy. Are you now?
Well, it's a Ricky Bobby thing.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that the name of the horse? Is that what you told me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He's calling for cattle. There's the start he wanted. He's hooked up. Oh, boy. Oh, he looks back at the line. He's a little disappointed. That start that he's seen, as you can see it right there, he's out a little too early. That is going to be a 3.65 plus 10, 13 and 65 after she's all said and done. Man, oh, man. That is going to be all she wrote. Look up at the leaderboard right there. J. Many Gray Horses of Canada right now, 4.88. Ty Don Sosi, the former champ of the world, that 5.49. Bodie Walton and Derek Azure right in the mix. Shane Day Chief and Sawyer Strander, 6 catches on today. We're going to go down to the ground with my co-announcer, Ryan Davis, standing by.
Thanks, Daryl. I'm joined down here with J. Many Gray Horses. Jay, you got that first qualified time under your belt, 4.88 seconds. You're leading the go-around. How does that feel after a long week of bad luck?
It feels really good. After that first wreck I had, and then yesterday didn't draw very good, felt good to finally use one.
Good. Tell me about the pen of cattle you got going. What's the game plan going forward?
I just got to go around. So that's all I can do. Just make sure I push the line and get them down.
Well, this is sure going to help your case. Congratulations, Jay.
As we go now to our partners of the INFR, all of our nations here, and your flag can fly as well as we go now. How about it for the Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa?
We also welcome in the Cahill Dehe Band of Wintun Indians of the Cayusa Indian community.
How about it for the Baroda Band of Mission Indians?
The 3 affiliated tribes.
How about it for the Saboba Band of Lucena Indians?
The Porch Band of Creek Indians.
The Picayune Tribe.
Rocky Boy.
Blackfeet Tribe.
The Pala Tribe.
The Pachanga Band of Mission Indians.
The Chittiki Group Morley.
Siksika Nation.
Oglala Sioux.
And the Blood Tribe.
Cherokee Nation.
The Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe.
The Hickoria Apache Nation.
The Fort Peck Sioux.
And the Enoch Cree Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Indian National Finals Rodeo Parade of Nations.
And if you don't see your tribe's flag flying high, you can do that right here. Contact the INFR. If you're sitting at home and you want to hear your nation over the loudspeakers on national television, contact the INFR. We'll wave it proud as we get set to go. Speaking of acknowledgments, we would like to acknowledge right here from the director of the Chippewa Creek Tribes of Rocky Boy Senior Citizens Program, Lisa Watson Whitford, would like to thank and send a shout out to all of our elders, our senior citizens, ages 60 plus. Thank you for all that you do in your community. This is for all the senior citizen participating in the 48th INFR. A special shout out to her father, Mr. Irvin Watson of the Chippewa Cree of Rocky Boy. He is the 1979 world champion tie-down roper. Kasagi Tin Notawi. Thank you. As we appreciate you, as we acknowledge him.
Let's go to the 307 of Wyoming. Kylie Joe Washiki. Yeah, Kylie Joe. Not only did we get one caught, not only were we clean at the line, we're going to be 2.09 seconds.
That one right there, you know what? Each and every one of these ladies right here, they're going to run at the barrier. Go around money, go around buckles right here, trying to climb in back into the world title race. J.C. Hawk of Scottsdale, Arizona. She is an all-around threat. She's here in 2 events. This is her second qualification here to the International Finals. This is that horse right here they call Lady Gaga. The Palomino, we're going to get him set right back in that corner. Once we have him pointed where we want him. We call for cattle.
Girl.
We're to let her fly. Oh, no. Unfortunately, right there, that gamble is not going to pay off. That is going to be a 12.99, including a barrier for J.C. Hawk.
You didn't want to announce that though, right? That was, oh yes! Oh, you got dude, what?
Oh no, JJ, what are you up to down there?
You see?
I did.
Yeah.
You be nice to Mr. Vasu.
Dude, is there any way we would have a replay of that?
Don't bet your life on it. Classic rope box is settled into. Martina Monroe of Maricopa, Arizona, getting ready to rock. A red shirt standing for MMIW. No more stolen sisters. 6-time qualifier. The bad luck is going to continue throughout the week. Vegas, if you feel so in your heart, please pay off Martina Monroe.
Let's head on down to a college national finalist. 2021, a cowgirl. Intercollegiate talent from Ridgeview, South Dakota, of the Cheyenne River Sioux. Fonette Gray, that is your time right now. You can see her right there making them last-minute adjustments to the break right there as we go. Oh, no. No time for the 2-time qualifier. No time today on a Thursday.
It's probably actually safer for Vasu if we don't put a rope on him.
Uh-huh.
Keep him from grabbing the rope and getting jerked down like a spider monkey at a Kiss concert. I felt like I'm the only one that saw that.
No. We were watching. We just didn't want to point it out. Linnell Lee, Fruitland, New Mexico. You betcha. Oh, no. No, not what we wanted to see. It's going to be a no time for Miss Lee.
Long-time competitor right there, Linnell Lee. Unfortunately, we come up empty as we go now to Window Rock, AZ. Caitlin Haven, 2-time qualifier. Has not had the best finals so far. But that right now is about to change. She knows the draw. This is the one she wanted right here in the pen. Let's use it right here, Caitlin Haven. Come on. Yeah. Riding right through it, 3.88. That's going to put her second in the round right now. You go back to that replay, a couple swings, but look at the stumble. She rides through it. Yes, ma'am.
I had the chance to talk to this cowgirl earlier in the week. PJ Fox said when all things are firing on the right cylinders, her and Oki are a match that is unstoppable. She comes to us from the Blood Tribe and the Blackfeet Nation. Yep. PJ, there's that patience we talked about earlier in the week. Look at the replay board. Watch her weight on this. Watch her wait for the fall here. Good swing. Patience is key. We're going to stop the clock at a 3.24 seconds.
Two-time qualifier, Odessa Yazzie. Her proudest accomplishment is making it to this year's INFR. And let's turn the things around for ourselves right here, Odessa. Of the Dene Nation. She is locked and loaded. All business. Come on. Let her fly. Yes, ma'am. Oh, boy. How about a 3.9 right there for Odessa?
Whew. Okay, everyone over here, bunched together. Look cute. Here we go. We got random girl's phone here. Oh yeah, that works. That works. You look good, sir. This girl's got no idea I stole her phone. She had it just sitting on the rail over there. even now, she got no clue.
You're going to want to video this run. This is Chelsea Gibson of Thorough, New Mexico. Got a whole pile of family competing. The list of accomplishments goes on and on for the Navajo Cowgirl. We're going to catch one. Let's go to number 2 in the go around, 2.87.
As we head on down to the land of the Chippewa Cree Nation. The cowgirl, Tessie Lemire, daughter of Wild Bill, getting set to go on her horse. They call him Little Guy. 5 times she's been here. Let's make the best of it. Oh, man, you see it break away from the saddle horn for Tessie Lemire, but unfortunately, we're looking for that clean bell collar catch. As you go back to the replay, right around the eyes, breaks away, no time.
Oh, hey, I got a huge decision to make here.
And what's that?
Boo is calling. Yeah, I'm taking it.
Take it.
What's up, Boo?
Oh, no.
How you doing? You good? What? Oh, it is your phone. You just figured that out. Okay, here. Boo, here's your friend.
Savannah Joe comes to us from Sacaton, Arizona. The Gila River Indian community. Oh, no. No time for Savannah Joe. JJ, I love how nosy everybody was when you answered that phone call. Everybody is waiting for...
Well, okay, here's the question I got. Because it said Boo, B-O-O, that's who's calling.
Must have been scary.
I answered the phone, and it sounded like a girl. It's your sister? You call her Boo?
Everybody got quiet. They wanted to hear the conversation that was going on there.
No, you did not. All right.
Let's go on down to a former...
Let's go, Sammy.
World champion. Sammy Joe Bird of the Blackfeet Nation getting set to go. This horse right here, they call him Joker Bird. Let's put him to work. Oh no, our heart breaks with him right there. No time for the former champ of the world, for Sammy Joe. You know that gray horse right there, they call that one Piggy. And this cowgirl right here, one of the best hazers in the business, Kaden Jody. 5 times she's been here. And that's not counting on the hazing side. Come on, Kaden. Yes, ma'am. We are clean at the line for Kaden Jody, 2.68. You know that barrier right there, that start, that costs them 10 seconds, but you know what? You break it, that'll cost you some money. But this girl right here is used to breaking down barriers. When I talk about barriers, this cowgirl is one of 2 first ladies to qualify in the open team roping. Come on, Fallon Doka. How about a 3:25 for the Fountain Hills, Arizona talent? As we go on down to New Mexico. First time qualifier, Kealan Gibson. She had 1 caught on the week of 2, 3.83. Let's see if we can't back that one up right here. That calf tried everything to get away. 3 5/8 for Kealan Gibson. Way to get her started right there, New Mexico. This can be contagious. Run after run, the leaderboard is starting to fill up. Let's add one more name to it as we go on over to the Apsalaga Nation. Big Sky Country sends a Shelby Cooney. Oh no. Not the finals we were hoping for right there for Shelby Cooney, as that is going to be a no time. But you know what? All of our ladies here, they deserve to be here. They earn their spot, South Point. How about a big thank you from the South Point for all of our ladies, Breakaway ropers. There's a look at your leaderboard right there. Kylie Jo Washiki, 2.09. Kaden Jody right behind her, 2.68. Chelsea Gibson and PJ Fox right in the mix. As we go down to the ground, we got ourselves oh yeah, hold on, wait a minute. We're going to put a little aggregate in it. Tanaya Nez is leading the aggregate right now with that on-2 head, 5.90. Caitlin Conway, former champion right there, 6.45. And Cassidy Dennison, many a time champion. As we go now down to the ground, as we're going to pick up Ryan Davis is standing by.
Thanks, Daryl. I'm joined with Kylie Jo Washiki from the 307 of Wyoming. We were no time this week. We got one on the board, 2.09 seconds. Tell me about the horsepower you're on this week.
I was using Alfred Armejo's horse Smalls. He's the horse I qualified in Sarcy, Canada, and he's just used to it, everything, so he's super nice to ride.
Good. I'm glad it's finally coming together for you. In round number 3, 2.09 seconds. Congratulations, way to rope. For those of you watching at home, on TV, we'll be right back after these words from our friends in the Western world.
I'll tell you what's going on. You did not miss a lick of the action. And we are in the South Point in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, just settling in on some unfinished business in the bareback riding. Clay Ramon getting set for bareback horse number 2. Clay comes to us from Riverton, Utah. Let's see if we can make it happen on chance 2. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got it done. 8-second whistle. South Point, he can hear you loud and clear.
That right there was ride number 2 for Clay Ramon on 86D Midnight of New West Pro Rodeo. And you know what? What a sight to see is this cowboy came out. How about a 68-point ride for Clay Ramon? That puts him 3rd in the round. There's your leaderboard right there. Connor Heinert in the driver's seat, 80-point ride. Curly Twig and Clay Ramon, the 3 gentlemen on the top, and that will round out half of the leader, half of the round right there for the bareback ride as we go now to the classic event of Rodeo.
Let's go to a 4-time Wrangler National Finals qualifier. He comes to us from Faith, South Dakota. Indian country, I want to know, do I have any fans of Cole Elsher? This is Dirty Diane of Marquee Rodeo. Dirty Diane is one of the pride and joys that Marquee Rodeo has to offer. This is a matchup that I've had highlighted on my day sheet ever since the draw come out this morning. I'm expecting big numbers here. Tough luck has been the name of the game. Let's snap that bad streak. Woo! South Point, I told you, if you just like what you saw, somebody holler at him. Look at the replay board, ducking and diving. This horse takes a lot of rain. As you see the horse's head disappear between the legs, Cole Elsher says, I'm a veteran. I've done this before. I've done this plenty of times. Our judges are putting pen to paper as our roper pickup men go to work to get Dirty Diane on out of the arena. Thank you to our friends at Ride Pass, the crew, bringing you the replays for everybody watching at home on PBR Plus, Pluto TV, or the Cowboy Channel. You are in for it. We're in our Thursday night episode of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. We'll update you on Cole's score a little bit. Oh, I got it. South Point, what do you got to say to an 82-point ride?
Bow, 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 now, now, bow. Come on.
Yeah, South Point. I want to see you put your hands together to the rhythm of the beat right now, because we are going to go to Riverton, Wyoming. Daniel Wayreich partnered up with Arrowhead Ranch's Beach Bunny. Well, you know what? Right here, the beaches right here are fine. Come on in, Daniel. Oh, no. They're going to bring the cowboy down early. You can see it right there on the replay. Couple hops out, bringing the cowboy down. No score for the Wyoming talent.
Daryl, we talked about our stock contractors at the beginning of the rodeo. We highlighted them in today's opening ceremonies, tonight's opening ceremonies, if you will. All of our stock down here, for those who missed the opening ceremonies, all the stock down here is Indian owned. Everything down here is owned by one of our own people. This Indian National Finals Rodeo is Indian owned and operated. Who wants to see it stay that way? Let's go to Browning, Montana, Glacier County. Piconnie Country, are you here? Colby Kitson paired up with Lost Maiden of Wilson Rodeo. Mr. Kitson's been here 4 times. Colby? Oh, man.
There's Horn Guy again.
He's back.
He strikes. Blackfeet Nation, if you would do me a favor, pick up Mr. Colby Kitson. I know this isn't the finals that he had dreamed of.
I love that he came off of the animal pretty early, but 8-second horn buzzer pusher guy still was like, hey man, I want to do my job.
It's a job title.
Oh,
man.
What?
You know, all season long, our next talent right here of the 3 affiliated tribes of North Dakota. The Mandan, the Hidatsa, and the Arikara. Send us a good one right here. Every day he's getting better. Devin Bearclaw, let's show him. Come on.
It's okay. Oh,
Our Stetson Sports Medicine team is going to come on out. Let's get a rope on them, boys. Devin Bearclaw, he's on his feet and he can hear you. Come on, let him have it.
whew. So you want to be a Bronc rider.
Looked like it hurt JJ. I'm glad he's up on his own 2 feet walking out. We have the best in the business, Stetson Sports Medicine team. We have medical doctors on staff as well as chiropractic doctors, athletic trainers. Stetson Sports Medicine team has been with us for a very long time here at the INFR. They're all volunteers and they're down here keeping your Indian athletes safe. How about it for your Stetson Sports Medicine team? Let's go to the Morning Stars of the Northern Cheyenne Nation. He's drawn Skydancer of Gunville Rodeo. You often see him even riding bucking horses or picking up, helping his fellow comrades out in the arena. Come on, put your hands together. Let's clap to the beat of the music. Let's get the energy up. A true cowboy. This guy is everything that the word cowboy embodies. Busby, Montana, Bighorn County is where we're calling home. Say hello to Justin Whiteman. Big swoops. Stick in there, Justin. Lift on that rein.
Boom, shake, shake, shake your rope. Boom, boom, boom.
You're watching the replay board, you see big swoop, big drop, big kick, but we kind of start to peter off at the end. Our judges whip out the orange flag and tell us that he has the opportunity for a re-ride. Who wants to see Justin Whiteman get on another one?
Yo, South Point, y'all ready? All right, stop. South Point, listen. JJ's back with a brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon, daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn out the light and I glow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage, wax it tump like a candle. Dance. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Check. You better gangway, better hit bulls out a kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while the South Point resolves it.
Oh, JJ. Yeah, get him going, JJ.
Come on now, jump in with Brad. Let's go. Everybody, let's do it together. Oh!
Let's get ready to ride with the Turtle Mountain Chippewa Cowboy, Kellen Keplin. Roll out there, Kellen. That bucket horse right there from Not Afraid. They call him Prism Left. Sets our cowboy down a little early as you go back to the ride. Big hop, big drop. A little love kiss right there from Prism Left. No score for Kellen Keplin. And for those of you keeping score at home and in the stands, Justin Whiteman, he said, you know what? They brought him a 63-point mark. He said, throw that to the side. Bring me in another one.
Look at that lady. She's all happy about that. You know why you're cheering for that? Because you don't have to ride it. What do you care? You're like, yeah. Yeah, and he should ride the next one backwards, holding a baby and drinking a beer.
Oh, boy. You leave them alone over there, JJ. This is the best cheering section in all the land. Yes.
Bassano, Alberta brings us your next Northern First Nations talent. Quick horse change for the picket men. We're still switching. These Roper picket men are the best of the best. Daryl, they are as well voted in by our contestants. They are hand selected by the guys that they've taken care of all year long, and those guys said, you know what, I want these three fine men picking up for me. Jake Henry, Bassano, Alberta. First trip to Las Vegas. Getting done of New West Rodeo is gonna get the job done tonight. After talking with one of our stock contractors last night, folks in the grandstands, our contractors are not pulling just for these horses. They don't want their horses and bulls to buck off these cowboys. They want a good matchup. They want to win with the cowboys. That being said, how about another round of applause for New West Rodeo and getting it done?
Ooh, yeah.
JJ, I see it right there.
You know, I got something cool here in my hand. Tomorrow is the diabetes walk. We're going to meet at the horse trailers at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can be hungover, it's fine. So show up 8 o'clock at the horse trailers. I got a few shirts, but I find this very interesting. The shirts they gave me to give away for the diabetes walk. I have a small.
Yeah.
And a 3XL.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got Dean and Brad here, and naturally, Brad's definitely a small. There you go, Brad.
Oh, boy.
And Dean, that's a 3XL if I've ever seen one, baby.
Yeah, again, if you want to join us tomorrow, we're gonna, like JJ said, we're going to meet right behind the South Point, pretty much. We're going to walk to bring awareness.
All you got to worry about is meet at the horse trailers, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Bringing awareness to diabetes.
And there's themes every night, JJ. So tonight we're wearing red, obviously, for MMIW. I've talked about it before. Tomorrow we wear purple or gray in honor of all those battling diabetes. Daryl, Bronc riding. We got an 82 on the board. 68 sits number 2. Justin Whiteman did take his re-ride, so that now comes off the board. That means we only have one score that sits atop the leaderboard for go-round number 3. Why don't we change that script?
Let's rewrite it right now. Hawk Rodeo sends us a good one right here in Iron Nest. The Blackfeet Nation send us Brandon Wagner. I think you could do a little better than that. JJ, you got that wave going over there or what?
I got the screen for a t-shirt, but I can get a wave going here. Oh my gosh. I did not know they made shirts this big. This is a 4XL, baby. This has got to be a Canadian shirt, man. What in the world? I got to try it on.
Uh-huh.
I got to try it on. Hold on. Here's a free rubber band for some lucky fan in the face. Okay. Let's just get this out of the way now.
All right. We're going to go to shoot number 2, Blackfeet Nation's Brandon Wagner. Come on, Brandon. Oh, no. That bucket horse from Hawk Rodeo. Look at the gray horse right here. Comes on out, rolls our cowboy out to the side, no score. Iron Nest comes out on top of that matchup right there.
You see that? It's like I just parted the Red Sea. I'm untouchable.
You are wearing a robe like Moses did.
Let me help you guys.
You look just like him.
I'm huge in this thing. Oh my gosh, I'm majestic.
Austin Charleston, Church Rock, New Mexico, are you here? New West Rodeo pairs him up with Get Some. Austin Charleston looking for qualified ride number 1. Austin. Whoa, 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 boy. Heads up, heads up. Austin is up. He is okay. Things could have gotten scary there in a hurry. Heads up along the fence. We got picket men coming.
Man, oh man, it is a clear sign the horses are feeling the energy from this crowd right now. South Point, how many of you right here had just gotten into town here today on Thursday? Oh boy, that's quite a crowd right there that just showed up. How many of you have been here all week long? Man, I love it. So now that we differentiated the difference right here, how about it, all of us on 3 cheer on our next cowboy. His father right here had the opportunity to come on out and sing us a beautiful song. Philip Whiteman, let's go to work, South Point. You know what to do. He's getting tapped off. They set him on the ground. South Point talked to him. That right there is the Diddy Cowboy, I tell you. Bronc stomping. He's competing with his brother here as well. His scores are in. Double 6, 66 points for Philip Whiteman. What is looking like right now, the eliminator pin is out. There's only 2 qualified rides so far in the round. Let's see if we can add to that lead. Risk is worth the reward. Come on, Caden. You betcha, Caden. We don't judge him and we don't mark him from the dismount. Who made who? Just help that cowboy out to a score as we await the judges for the Creed talent. Up north of the 49th. How about it? We'll follow them up back to back. We'll go 66 points for Caden Blackman.
Before we jump in the next guy, a lot of great vendors up there. My friends at Ropey Warrior just hooked me up with 2 shirts. I gave one away. Who wants a free Ropey Warrior shirt over here, huh? That's awesome. Go check out our vendors, man. They're working hard up there. Go see them.
We'll head on down to the land of the Northern Cheyenne. They sent us right here on the re-ride. Justin White, man, come on, bring it. Stay back. Yeah. That bucket horse right there is a Browning Montana Blackfeet bucket horse from Black Eagle Rodeo. They call him Dry Meat. Justin Whiteman is going to be there for the whistle. He got her done, I definitely know. I know there's a one happy cowboy back up at home in Montana after that ride. How about 68 points for Justin Whiteman, number 2 in the round. Last one. As we get set, let's head on down to a Montana Pro Rodeo qualifier of 2022. Started Rodeo. They sent us Rodeo Romeo. The Blackfeet Nation, they send us Alan Cole Gilbert. Let's get it. Yeah. He's a PRCA card holder. He's a Blackfeet cowboy. South Point, talk to him.
Yeah. I love that he's in perfect, the walk back. He and Narducci are in perfect time together. Turn back up. Watch him walk with that song.
Oh, boy, you got it down packed, and so does he. How about a 3-way tie for thirds? Another 66-point ride for Alan Cole. There's your round leaderboard right now. Cole Elshier a commanding lead, followed by Justin Whiteman with that 68 point on his re-ride, and that two-way tie, Caden Blackman, Alan Cole Gilbert. As we go down, we have your best on two right there, the young gunner, Jackson Ford with that 162, Cash Wilson right on his heels, and Cash Deal. This is not wrapped up by any means. We are in the fight as we go down to the ground. Our man Ryan is standing by.
Thanks, Daryl. I'm joined down. We didn't get the chance to talk with them. Two South Dakota Cowboys to my right and to my left. Connor Heinert, how did it feel to get 80 points under your belt in the bareback ride?
Felt really good. I knew I got a good draw. My buddy won the round on it last year. He bumped me down. It just felt so good.
80 points, that has to feel good. Congratulations, my friend. Bareback riding, go-around champ, Connor Heinert. Still joined down here with your saddle bronc riding champion thus far in the go-around, 82 points strong, Cole Elsher. Cole, you've been up and down this association. You made it to the INFR. Tell me about what this association has done for you in your career.
I really enjoy coming to the INFR and the Indian rodeos, and everybody is just so nice to my family, and we just get to hang out and be buddies with everybody back here. And so it's a lot of fun, and these are the same guys that I compete at the pro rodeos with, and so there's so much talent here, and it's really fun watching.
Class A talent at the Indian National Finals Rodeo. You don't want to miss it. If you're not in Vegas, get on down here. Two South Dakota boys in the horse events, and the rough stock side going to take the win.
We're not going to waste any time. We're going to go right back to Preston Watson. Oh, no. We get into a little trouble right there to our first tie-down roper out on the night of the Umatilla. They come out with a no time. As we get set, we're going to go on over to Ashland, Montana.
Let me talk to you.
The Northern Cheyenne talent rocking that red shirt. He brought his beautiful bay horse right here. They call him Jose. He cracked him out earlier this year. Ty Allen, he puts his faith in this horse right here. As you can see it. Oh no. Catch as, catch can. Bullfighters. We are not sure right there what type of run had happened right there, but we do know as it stands right now that is going to be a no time for the Cowboy from Montana.
Something's got to change here in the tie-down rope, and after a couple of no times, why don't we clap our hands to the beat of the music? Why don't we get that energy rolling with our hands in the rhythm section? Calgary, Alberta sends us TC Ryder. 2017 was his first time qualifying down here. He comes to us from Calgary, Alberta. Keep working, keep hustling. You guys can help him out. So we watch back on the replay board. You see that horse got out just a little bit too early. We broke the barrier, but we broke a streak of bad luck as well. With 10 seconds added, we're going to be at 21.02. 21-02 to go number one in the go-round thus far.
Couple no times, a couple of tough breaks right there. Let's turn things around right now. Here's a young gunslinger right now of the Umscopy Pecunny. Both his parents had qualified this year to the Indian National Finals. That is the beautiful thing about Indian Rodeo. That we have a family affair, an event for each and every family member, all the way down from the juniors, all the way to the senior breakaway, team roping, all around. And it's talking about all around. This cowboy right here, he is a triple threat. Bull rider, team roper, tie down roping son of a gun, Alonzo Skunk Cap. Let's go to work. Look at the athleticism. He is down there in a hurry. You bet. Come on, Zoe.
Back up, back up.
He's going to hustle on back right there. That 11:31 is not official just yet. As you can see it, jerking the calf down. We are in the books. Oh no, we're going to have to add 10 seconds on to that one right there. 21-31 for Zoe. That'll put him right now, number 2 in the round.
On his horse, Duck, the Northern Cheyenne Cowboy, Riley Fisher, settles into the classic rope box. 2 times he's been down here, competing alongside his brother Corbin Fisher and cousin Ty Allen. Four-time high school finalist qualifier. Riley, hustle, buddy, hustle, hustle. Help him out, help him out. The sorrel horse, Duck, working great for him as you watch it back on the replay. No slack in that. Time's going to stop, and we're going to move to number 1 in the go-round. How about 10.32?
Yes, sir. These Cowboys are making it tough right now on the competition.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm right up here. We're just going to say it right next to Rooster Yazi's dad right now. You got any advice? Huh? You got any advice? Just rope him. Just rope him.
That is sound advice, and Rooster Yazi's good at it. Do we have any Rooster Yazi fans here tonight? This tie-down horse, they call him Rocco. And he's a good one right here. He's an all-around threat every single rodeo he enters. Multi-event cowboy, let's see it. Yeah, look at the slick neck catch. Switches him over. Solid on the ground, yes sir. He's going to climb back aboard for the longest 6 seconds of rodeo. But you go back to that replay. Look at him pitch that slack, switch that calf around. Pick him up right there. Time was a ticking, but you know what? The Cowboy didn't hesitate. And 11:44 for Rooster Yazi. That right there is going to put the Cowboy number 2 in the round.
Special delivery from Shiprock, New Mexico. T-Jim.
Not going to work out today. No time for the Cowboy, but you know what? You could see it right there. That start, that quick throw. Could be a double-edged sword. These Cowboys are coming on out, and they are running at the go-around money. trying to turn their week around, just like this cowboy right here. Brad Marino of K-Town, AZ. Let's get it. Yeah, boy. Talk about turning things around. He switched him over nicely. Big flank. Yeah, boy. He didn't quit. South Point. As you go back to that replay, scored like a rock. I like it. He got out clean. On the ground, that cowboy took a risk right there with that one wrap and a slap. Might pay dividends for the cowboy. An 11-49 for Brad Marino. His third in a round.
Look at the leaderboard. Riley Fisher leads 10-32 in the go-round. Rooster Yazzie sits number 2 with that 11.44. Brad Marino, you just watched it, 11-49, and that is your top 3. Brimall, New Mexico sends us 3-time INFR qualifier, INFR champion, Hi-Yo Yazzie. There we go, Hi-Yo. Hustle. Now we start that 6-second clock as you watch the replay board. He handles it like a veteran, stacks them up, ties them tight. Vegas, what do you say to 9.61? That'll shift the leaderboard, move him into the number 1 spot for the go-round. With about 8 more remaining as we look back at it. Number 4, Brad Marino got to just push down 1 spot with that 11-49. Rooster Yazzie with 44.
Head on up to the 406. The Crow Nation said there's a good cowboy right here in Zane, Not Afraid. His companion right there, they call that horse Red. He's half the power right here. It's important. You'll see it right now. Look at this horse go to work for Zane. Yes, sir. The calves are feeling good. He's going to have to stack them 1 wrap. Yes, sir. Let's go. Oh, no. From a kicking calf to a broken barrier, that's going to add 10 seconds on. That is a 24-5 right there, including for Zane Not Afraid. Not the finals right there. He is going to have 2 tied down. That is going to give him an aggregate of 34-1-4 on 2 head. These calves are feeling really good right here on a Thursday. Like we said, the horses feel it. The stock feels it. Nevada, they sent us a good one right here. Jay Guerrero, he tied one down in 9-45 on the first round. Let's back it up. Come on, Jay. Yes. Look at him. Smooth is fast. Come on. As he climbs back aboard, I want you to look where he's at in the arena. He made that run, and he got it done as fast as he could. Halfway down the arena, he still got him tied to put him 2 in the round with a 10-24.
Leaderboard, Hi-Yo Yazzie still the number 1 spot with that 9.61. Jay Guerrero just moved to number 2 with that 10.24. Riley Fisher sits Number 3 with a 10.32. Let's meet Riley Fisher's brother, Corbin. Comes to us from the blue Morning Star banner on his horse, Moondog. 10 times he's been down here, competing alongside of his brother and cousin, Bo Tyler. Corbin, that is exactly what this place needed. Now the 6-second clock is gonna stick. We got a head nod from the judge. What do you say to 8.83?
Yeah, baby. That is one of the things this place needed. I mean, the other one's a fry bread stand, but I'm just telling you.
Sore subject, sore subject.
I'm just telling you, too soon. We gotta get that figured out, man. I've said it for 3 years now.
Talking about the years right here, the experience that comes to the work right here for the Cowboy. The Oklahoma talent. He got quite comfy down at the Thomas and Mack. This Cowboy right here has qualified to the Wrangler National Finals over 14 times in a tie-down roping. An ambassador for the sport right now, we go to Blair Burke of Durant, Oklahoma. This horse right here that Blair is riding is 6 years young. He trained him himself. He is quite the horseman. Make it to the Wrangler Finals, you must be. They call him Porsche. He's also qualified at a senior breakaway as well. All right, Blair. They also call him BB. He got him done in 9 and 27 just yesterday. He won a go-round of ground number 1. Let's get it right here. Yes. You put the pressure on him. Oh, no. He's a little sore getting back on, but you know what? That was as fast as we could get her done right there. As them legs just start to stack themselves right there, and that is going to give the Cowboy, put him third in the round with a 9.74 for Blair Burke. Legend of the PRCA right there is Blair as we go on down to another PRCA card holder. There's your leaderboard right there with an 8.83 is the time these Cowboys are trying to best right now. We'll keep it right back in Oklahoma. And that lead is not safe with the Cherokee talent backing in the box right now, and that is R.J. Straw. Prairie Circuit finalist of the PRCA ranks. On his horse, they call him Brownie. Come on. Yeah. I think we got the cheat code for being sub 10. This Cowboy is going to get her done today in a 9.44. 2 in the round right now for R.J. Straw. As we go now back to the roping box, we're going to look at the cowboy on camera. That's a two-time steer wrestling world champion. Former all-around world champion as well. He's got quite the resume. He's a young man, former basketball player. 18 times he's been here to the Indian National Finals. This cowboy also brings with him Montana Pro Rodeo Hall of Famer Nolan Conway. Yes, sir. Flips him around. I like what I'm seeing here, South Point. That cowboy's going to hustle on back. He knew he took a risk right there as we go back to the replay. Wasted no time. He's got the moves. The cap is going to stay tied. That is one wrap and a slap. 9.08 for Nolan Conway. He's going to move to number 2 in the round. That is going to pay dividends. I know it. That cowboy right there is a threat in the all-around. That all-around is still wide open at the moment. And Nolan, that was the move for the cowboy he needed to make. As we go up north of the 49th parallel, this cowboy right here, he's got the coolest name in the land. Rodeo, and you have the Pickens right here. He's a Blood Tribe and Choctaw Nation proud cowboy. You look at that horse right there, carried him through the junior ranks. He is a product. He's a former qualifier to the Junior Indian National Finals. And this horse right here, Rango, has carried him thus far. Hockey star, come on, let's go to work, Rodeo Owen. Oh, man. He's going to climb back aboard right there. He didn't get off to a great start this year. We got 2 down for Rodeo Owen right there. That is going to be a 14-0 for the Alberta talent.
Hey, Daryl. Daryl, I don't want to scare you.
Uh-huh.
But there's a woman wearing a red crystal ball to your hard left. Don't turn around. Don't look. Don't look.
Don't look, right?
Oh, she's right behind you. She's passing by. She's at your right.
There's your leaderboard right now with a tie-down open for the round. Corbin Fisher in the driver's seat. Nolan Conway, the legend right there, 9.08. RJ Straw and Hayo Yazi. And Blair Burke right in the mix with that 9.74. There's your aggregate right there. Rodeo Owen on 3 head, 53.65, your first cowboy right there to get 3 down. Corbin Fisher, 18.12. Nolan Conway on 2, 18 and 19. As we're going to go down on the ground, we have Ryan Davis standing by.
Thanks, Daryl. I'm joined down here with the one and only Corbin Fisher. Corbin, you're competing against your little brother in the tie-down open. He came out, put a pretty good time on the board. Is there a little bit of sibling rivalry going on in the tie-down open here at the 48th INFR?
Oh yeah, always. We practice together, we rope together a lot, and it's pretty fun to be here roping against him and just getting to do the whole deal.
You got your kiddos down here, but elaborate a little bit more. How does it feel to compete against your brother?
It's something that not everybody gets to do, and it's pretty special, I think. And yeah, it's just I'm very blessed and thankful to get to do what we do.
Corbin, I've been waiting to talk to you all week long, buddy. I'm looking forward to more conversations. Go-around winner in the tie-down roping, Corbin Fisher.
We're going to go now to our only team event in rodeo. JJ, I think this is your favorite event right there. You got your rope.
I got a rope. I've been already traded out of my new one.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I get near the stands, there comes a kid with a rope. You want to trade? But here's the deal. Liberty Utilities, I love that. Here's something we don't think about all the time.
What's that?
We talk a lot about first responders, and I appreciate that, and I love what our police officers and firemen do. But what about in the storms when the power goes down? They don't go for cover from the store. They go out and battle the storm to restore power. I'm going to tell you, our utility workers are first responders too. How about a little bit of love for all of them? They don't get to hear it enough. How about it for the utility workers in Liberty Utilities?
Preston Watson, Victor Begay. The script for the INFR and those Cowboys in no time is going to continue. No time number 3 for Watson. Let's go to Reno Stopner and Casey Cummins. Lodge Grass, Montana on the heel inside. Bluffdale, Texas on the front end. World titles in this arena heel shot. The wave of the flag. You know we only have 3 legal head catches. What you witnessed is not one of them. We're going to be in no time. Reno Stopner, Casey Cummins.
Let's see if we can't change up that energy a little bit right here, South Point. We are looking for a time. If you're in the mood right now, let's get in the groove. Yeah.
Good? All right. Boys.
Let's go to Arizona and the neighboring state, New Mexico. I want to know, is the Southwest here at the South Point on a Thursday? Let's go to Trevor Waters on the bones and Scooter Garcia. There it is. We're heading left in a hurry. Yes, sir. That right there. We're going to pick up 5 in the field. 10-78.
Let's meet the Box Elder, Montana and New Mexico connection. Not the Indian finals we wanted thus far, but in go round number 3, I was talking to Eric Paul Watson and Farron Candelera. They told me this is their go round. This is their chance right here. In the team roping, we have 2 penalties. If you rope a leg, we're going to add 5 seconds to it. And in our timed events, if you break the barrier, we need to add 10. So after a pair of penalties and 15 seconds added, our clock is going to stop at a 21.11, 21-11.
Head on down to Oklahoma on the heading side. Oklahoma on the heel side, Quentin Inman. Justin Turner, he's the quarterback tonight. Oh no. Unfortunately, that bad luck is going to continue to be contagious right there. That is going to be a no time for the boys from Oklahoma. As we go now, back up to Big Sky Country. A father and son duo. How special is it right here? Not only to rodeo up and down the road all year long with your son and your kin, but make it to the Indian National Finals. Kay and Armejo on the bones. We're going to reach at him. Oh, no. That right there is a young man, and you know what? He's a gunslinger. We don't blame him for making that throw. That is the one you want, but unfortunately it just didn't work out today. How about a big round of applause for our Mayho boys?
This next team rides into the Classic Roping Box with 9 years combined of INFR experience. The Navajo team, Trey Begay and Trey Nez. Let's get to work, fellas. Oh, this is going to be quick. Going to be quick. Arizona, I want you to scream for a 4.60.
You talk about being contagious. To follow a run like that, that is the stage that is set right now. These wolves have come down from the mountains, and that's Colin Bitsui and Rory Billy. Come on, boys. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Not going to be there for the AZ boys. No time.
.60's in the lead, 10 and 78, sitting number 2 in the go-round. The only 2 clean runs we've seen tonight are currently sitting, as I had just mentioned, 1 and 2. Now, Travis Tom and Kevin Yazzie are going to have something to say about that 4.6 second run they had just witnessed. The head and side's a world champ. I'm looking for big things out of this team. Give me 2 of them. Oh, we got a leg in there. We got a leg. 5 seconds at it's going to make it a 10.10. 10 and 10, but that puts him into number 2 in the go-round with that 10.10 second run.
If you've watched the Cowboy Channel, you have heard of these cowboys. They went on over to Cheyenne, the daddy of them all. These cowboys won a go-round. The national high school champion on the head and side wah-wah bend. The Apache Cowboys on the heel and side Brandon bend. These boys are hungry. Oh, no. You draw a hard runner like that, you just got to make the most of it. He chucks everything he has at this black steer. Unfortunately, not going to be enough. No time for the Bend boys of Peridot.
They were not going to win second.
No, they were not.
Thank you for that insight right there, JJ.
Wawa goes for it all every single time. Let's move to another young gun on the head and side, Talon Cummins. To a 406 New Mexico connection, his partner from Thorough is Wyatt Gibson. My partner Daryl talked about how contagious the team roping can get. Once one catches fire, all of them go up We get faster and faster. Watch the young gun here. Give me 2. Oh, no. That is a high burner on the backside and a heartbreaker with a leg in the loop to go out of the aggregate. We're going to be a no time. South Point, these youngsters have a large and bright future in front of them. You know what to do at this time.
Well, I tell you what, right here, this cowboy from Oklahoma on the head and side. You talk about knowing what to do. That big buckskin, he knows his job. The cowboy on his back right there, that's Connor Osborne of the Potawatomi. On the heel side of Rosebud Sioux, the young gunner Spencer Whipple. And I tell you, Connor, hair trigger, oh no. Oh no, things just went a little bad right there for Osborne and Whipple. Unfortunately, not going to work out. No time for those Cowboys.
I want to talk about this next team from Arizona. On the head and side is the Navajo son, James R. Viso. On the backside from the Salt River Pima Nation, Ty Romo. These guys are as good as anybody going when things come together. Just like that. Let's check the leaderboard. 4.39.
That right there is the fastest run on the week. But right now, that is a tall order to fill. But I have faith right now in the header. That is Coleman Proctor. I have faith in this healer Griffin Passmore. They won Okmulgee. Let's see it right here, boys. Oh, man. They were running out of, you can't blame them. 4.46. We're going to add a leg. That'll be a +5. 9:46 for Proctor and Passmore. They're going to stay right there in the aggregate as they are on 3 head as we keep a trucking.
Sing it. We going down? We are, right? Okay. Come on, fat bottom girls.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that's a bass line.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it's a Queen song. It's not
I seen
me.
what you were trying to do there, JJ.
I love that Brad cut it so it made it sound like I'm singing about fat bottom girl. It's a song.
Let's go back to Arizona on the head and side. That's Rance Nez.
The truest song ever written.
Let's go to the all-around threat right there, Corbin Fisher. It's a big run for Corbin. Oh, no. That could make things very interesting right there in that all-around race. As that is going to be a no time for Nez and Fisher. As we go right now to our only lady in the open team roping on the head and side. D-Lo Show and Cameron Sinigini. Gilbert, Arizona, are you here right now? Oh. Oh no, our heart breaks with him too, boy. But you know what? Sound Point, I know what you want to do. I know you want to cheer them on. How about you tell them to come on back? Give them a big supporting round of applause for D-Lo Show and all of our team ropers. As there is your round right there. Arviso and Romo, they are on a quest with that 4.39. Begay and Nez 460. Proctor and Passport 9 and 46. Tom and Yazi 10 and 10. As we go now on over to your aggregate. And on two head, Red Horse and Hunter back-to-back rounds right there. They are going to go tomorrow night with that 10 and 02. Rogers and Synageny right there on their heels. 10 and 29. Sells and Lansing in the mix.
Let's get to the barrel race and let's meet our first Sailor Wilson.
Okay.
Buffalo, South Dakota. Oklahoma Sioux Nation is where we're going. A little wide on number 1, Sailor. Keep working. Number 2 looking good. Tighten it up. South Point, this is where I'm going to call on you. $16 and $4.98 as the hand rakes come out. I don't know if you guys noticed, she just ran a barrel pattern in a war bridle. No head stall, just a piece of leather in the horse's mouth. That right there is the Indian Cowgirl stamp of approval. Let's go to Kenzie Kallenberger of Havre, Montana. You see them taking care of our animal athletes. In between each run, we are still going to bring the tractor in halfway through this thing at number 8. But after each run, we have a group, a strong arena crew that is hand raking these barrels. Animal athlete safety and cowgirl safety is a number 1. We're chatting it over, just making sure we got the run up right. Things must be fair. Things must be in order. You must go in the order that the secretaries say. So you get a beautiful look of the South Point Arena. If you're not in Vegas, you need to get here. Take a look up, straight off the UTB, the Unleash the Beast Tour. We got 2 very famous cowboys, and they don't even know they're on camera. Oh, we're serious now. How about a wave and a tip of the hat? Who knows these 2 cowboys? They have done everything in the bull ride, and they're getting photobombed by Quanta Services J.J. Harris.
Let's go now, as you see her right there. South Dakota's own Sailor Wilson's going to bring the heat. Come on. Yes. We are close, but no concern. Come on. 15, 7, 9, 6.
I bragged her up once already. Now is her time.
She is cool, calm, and collected, and she's still in high school. South Point, look at the young talent right here. riding like the wind. Come on. Yes, ma'am. Take them on out. That right there is going to be a 15 and 9:27 for Kenzie Kellenberger.
We're hand raking between each barrel run, like I said, to ensure the safety of our contestants and our animal athletes. Let's go to Chase T, Oktaha, Oklahoma. We're working here. Barrel number 2, I want you to keep cooking. Help Chase T home. 15 and 8:35.
Yeah. Let's head on up to God's country. This cowgirl is from Ronan, Montana. Kelsey Gillen. Let's go right now. Come on, South Point. Oh boy, we're going to get a little trouble right here, but that's not going to discourage her. South Point, you know what to do. We're going to add 5 seconds on. That'll be a 21 and 3, 41 for Kelsey Gillen as we keep it trucking on down. Again, our equine family members are coming first and foremost right here, our hand rakers. We appreciate all of the hard work.
Ensuring everything is the same each and every run. That is the priority of our judges when we're talking about barrel racing. Our cinch officials in the striped vests as well were voted on. All personnel that is down here because they all deserve to be. What are we doing, JJ?
Oh, this laser is a clapper system from the 80s. Yep, we're good. Okay.
Good work.
Thank you.
Concord, Oklahoma brings us Bailey O'Leary. Now this Concord, Oklahoma cowgirl and her horse can flat out move when things are oh man. We are going to make sure that everything is okay. Our hand rakers going to work. She may be way back in the alley, South Point, but she can hear you loud and clear. Well, that is going to take us to
bull riding.
A momentary break in the barrel racing. We're going to bring things together, get our arena all cleaned up, talk it over, make sure everything is safe. We have some unfinished business to take care of on the rough stock side of things. We're putting the finishing touches on a re-ride in the saddle bronc riding. We're gonna saddle this horse. But we're still rolling. We can still be clapping. We can still be singing, South Point. You know exactly what to do. Now we go to the buck and shoot. For that fight that has yet to be decided, Alan Cole Gilbert, Browning, Montana, on Kadoka Joe of the Key Ranch. Alan Cole, big moves, big moves. That was a Key Ranch style horse. It was a heavyweight title fight all the way through. We just set Alan Cole on the ground. Talk to him, talk to him. While we wait on our skull from Alan Cole Gilbert, I need to introduce you to somebody. A team of three. Please say hello to Riley Dodging Horse.
Let's go, baby.
North Dakota sends us Jake Fox. And Alberta sends us Mr. Buffalo. Let's go bull riding. Okay, we were no score on our first bull out on this Thursday night. It's only because you guys didn't believe in it. You guys didn't believe that you guys were ready for the final event of the rodeo. So South Point, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to let me know with all of your heart. Are you ready to ride some bull?
California. I need to know, Cali, are you here still tonight? Bud Holster. Come on, cowboy. There is a great view of our Toro Twistin' Trio right there as they are right on cue. As Bud Holster's not going to be there for the whistle, unfortunately. Bad habits of Johnson bucking bulls right there, bringing the cowboy down too early. No score.
Let's go to a master of his craft. Took his bull riding talents to the collegiate level, where he rodeoed at Odessa College for the last 3 years. He comes to us from Kadoka, South Dakota. Tonight, the 605 man is paired up with 301 wrecked out of 4B bucking bulls. We're looking for qualified ride number 1.
Yuck. I saw that bull just throw snot all over everybody. These bulls are not house broke.
Big scary clown getters on wrecked out. The Oglala Lakota Nation sends us Hudson Johnson. You're getting an in-shoot look of what it takes to be the first qualified ride on a Thursday night. Hudson! Oh, man. That big brindle bull can flat out boogie. We highlighted our stock contractors in tonight's opening festivities. 4B bucking bulls, number 301 wrecked out. You just watched it back on the replay board. I do want to highlight 4B bucking bulls. That is some top-notch talent. They get their breeding programs down pat, Darryl. These bulls are papered just as the horses are. It's a huge association to make sure you have quality bucking bulls. No score for Hudson Johnson as we roll in to the other side of the bucking chutes.
And that cowboy right now is a 4th generation roughie of the Northern Cheyenne of the Great Sioux Nation. And this Northern Cheyenne and Sioux cowboy has a bull he's drawn up with M5 livestock. They call this bull Skid Mark. Of the Elmo McDonald family. As each and every night, each and every one of our stock contractors are honored as well on stage, as this is the first half. Tomorrow night, we will be at the Grandview Lounge with a go-around winner of the Cowboys and the Cowgirls, as well as the stock contractors. As this cowboy earned his bachelor's degree just last year, went to work for the Intertribal Ag Council, the youth coordinator. And right now, this is all in his spare time. Bo Tyler Vasu, bull riding. M5 livestock is going to bring our cowboy down too early, and that is right there, 7 and double snowmen. But you know what? He's going to be back right there. No score for Bo Tyler.
Let's stomp our feet and clap our hands again. We need the energy to volume 10 South Point. Let me introduce you to White Mountain Apache tribal member from Fort Apache, Arizona. Arizona, do you have anything to say to Frank Walker? He's happy to be here, and he's happy to get down on high-level bucking bulls. Oh, no. Let's watch this back. I'm going to go to the big screen, away from his hand, rocks him off of his pockets from the jump. Not going to be able to keep his hand closed for all 8 of those seconds.
Yeah.
I sound just like him.
No. As we go now to a bull and a bull rider in chute number 6. The first half is Hunter Johnson. And his dance partner tonight is Kaboom of Bird Bucking Bulls. And I tell you, them genetics of the Bird Bucket Bulls stand from Chocolate Thunder. Come on. Man, oh man, South Point. The South Dakota talent had his hands full for sure. But you know what? Kaboom came out. He did his job right there, and he is front and center. What do you think about our Bulls tonight in the South Point? Because right now, our Bulls are pitching that no-hitter, that no-no. No qualified rides right now. The Bulls are on top right as we speak, but not for long.
When you talk about a cowboy who has climbed the rankings, earned every single one of those stripes on his sleeve, you have to mention cowboys and bull riders like Jade Murphy of the Blackfeet Nation. Three times he's been down here to the South Point in the bull riding. 2 times he made it to the National High School Finals Rodeo. 2 times this cowboy has made it to the Montana Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association Circuit Finals Rodeo. He's playing cowboy day in and day out on the ranch in Joliet, Montana. When Jade Murphy is right in the middle of them, he scores and rides bulls just as good as anybody going up and down the road. Now this Thunderheart from Bird Bucking Bulls is the perfect matchup. Blackfeet Nation, I want you to be on the edge of your seats and ride with Jade Murphy. And so it continues for Jade as we watch on the replay board. That is an athletic animal. His front shoulders was headed in the left direction, where his hindquarters were moving already 1 step ahead of Jade in the opposite direction. Going to be a no score for Mr. Murphy. JJ, that'll rattle your can a little bit. That'll do it. You all right in there? Stick up like a prairie dog if you're okay.
As we go now, back up into Big Sky Country. This cowboy has been to the mountaintops of some of the highest peaks in Glacier Park. Well, now's the time to climb to the top right here, Seth Fenner. Let's go, cowboy. Whoa.
Right here, right here.
That right there was Smoke Cloud of Key Ranch. As he is one fine piece of bovine.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. Wow.
Yeah.
So muscly.
Oh, boy.
Horns angled back. He'd go in pretty easy, but getting him back out would be like a barbed hook.
And it worked.
Let me paint you a picture. Tuba City, Arizona sends us Lane Granger. I said he's from Arizona. Oh, bullfighters, bullfighters. Folks, our Cooper Tire bullfighters making sure things didn't go from bad to worse there. We're going to ensure this Cowboy safety Stetson Sports Medicine team. Going to look at him. Everything here is precautionary from this moment forward. As he exits the arena under his own power and steps behind the buck and shoots. He needs a little bit of South Point love at this point in time.
Let's head on up to the Nehiyawau of the North. Where's my Cree family at right now? Nehiyawau, Donde Tutin, where are you in the South Point? We got ourselves a Cree Cowboy, Ryder Jackson, first qualifier. Come on, Ryder, let's make a ride. Oh no. Roll under, Cowboy. Not going to be there for the whistle as the Cree Cowboy. You can go back to the replay. Comes out, he's sitting good right there, getting back on his row, but oh no, trouble. Spins over the top, down goes the Cowboy. And no score.
Yeah, tonight. All right, man. And then there was one. Come on. Come on. Let it build. Let it build.
South Point. Do you know who's in the buck and shoot right now? For those of you that don't know this Cowboy, he's been here 7 times. In his second year to the South Point Arena, the Cowboy rode out of town with that coveted gold buckle on his belt. If you want to see Latrell Long get one covered, I need to hear you scream right now. Our final bull rider right here, South Point. Leave it all on the arena when we crack this gate. This is Buck Nasty, a marquee rodeo. He's worth half the score. South Point. Oh no. Our final Cowboy out on the afternoon and on the night. And the Bulls are going to continue to pitch that no-hitter. That just goes to show you the top Cowboys in Indian country right here and the top Bulls on the matchup of the first half of the go-round. The Bulls come out on top.
Good job.
So you know what, South Point? How about a big thank you to all of our stock contractors of the Indian National Finals.
Good job, brother.
As you got Vanel Mariano He's ahead in the aggregate on 2 head. Tika Gray, 146 on 2 head. Preston Lewis, still in striking distance, as we'll see him tomorrow night. And our man on the ground. As we thank you, I would like to thank all of our partners, Bill Fick Ford, Four Bears Casino and Lodge, Tribal Nations Hell, TC Energy, as well as the Sky Dancers Casino and Resort. We're going to thank our timers, our pickup men, our judges. We're going to thank our rodeo fans. Thank you. Tomorrow, 12:30 sharp tomorrow. You go on out if you're going to have a good time. In the Bright City Lights, we want you to stay safe. With that being said, my name is Daryl Wright of Rocky Boy. On behalf of Ryan Davis, we thank you. Get to tum hin, gakio, moistas kawapam tinawao. And good night from our friends here on Ride Pass. We'll see you tomorrow.